a racing livery evokes emotion. Colors bring forth a sense of identity and style. A cynic would say that a race car just serves the purpose of hanging sponsor logos in place, clearly visible for all to see. But over time, those designs represent a bigger meaning. It's a stamp in time, a mark of history to remember. In 2015, this livery will live on as a reminder of their perfect season.
Amazing to do what we've done, but you can only do that when you've got a great team behind you. And sorry for Mr. Buffum that we've taken his record away, but they do say records are there to be broken.
And on the 20th anniversary, the team will invoke the memory of one of Subaru's finest achievements.
These are the forests that we grew up on, and this is where I first started rallying in Wales, so looking forward to getting back out there now.
To represent the Colin McRae on this rally with this livery is going to be a pretty special feeling, I'm sure.
This is Launch Control. On the rain-soaked streets of Llandudno, fans file in for the ceremonial start of Wales Rally Great Britain, the final round of the World Rally Championship. For the first time in years, a Subaru will lead the rally over the start ramp. Subaru Rally Team USA is sporting a unique throwback livery to commemorate Colin McRae's 1995 championship title, Subaru's first.
It's 20 years since Colin won the championship, and for us to be able to go out there and represent his colours and his scheme of what he had when he won the championship is going to be awesome. And with the retro livery, I'm sure it's going to turn a few smiles in the forest.
For David, the honour hits close to home.
You know, I've led plenty of rallies in my time, but to lead my home World Championship rally over the ramp tonight is going to be really special.
And for many, Colin holds a special place in their hearts.
It's nice to see that they have made it like this, and David Higgins is a very good driver, and I'm very happy that he will drive this car now in Rally GB. I think many people will be happy to see it in the forest.
Well, you won the British Championship a few years back now, but you obviously go for your class. Will it make the top 20? Will it make the top 15?
I'll let you know on Sunday afternoon.
Jimmy McRae will flag the first car away on the official start for Wales Rally GB 2015.
David Higgins and Craig Drew set off. It is very evocative. It's great to have Jimmy.
The 2015 WRX STI is the latest in a long line of Subarus destined for the World Rally stage, a natural place for the brand. With all-wheel drive front and center in the brand's identity and being such a key component to success in rally, the link is easy to understand. With less than a month before the event, Subaru made the decision to attend. The team's Rally America Open Class car doesn't conform to current FIA regulations, leaving them with only one option: build an all-new Group N car for the event.
It's nice to be doing some rallying back home for a change, so these are the forests that we grew up on rallying. This is where I first started rallying in Wales, so looking forward to getting back out there now.
In the UK, JRM built the car in just a few weeks.
Lots of quick tempers, lots of late nights, but at the end it got done.
To be fair, I know you built it, and I was pleasantly surprised when I looked at it. You know.
So you'll use more water all the way around.
Then, with a hectic pre-event schedule, only a half day of testing was available. Beyond the safety components and roll cage, the car is strictly production-based. only certain components can be changed.
It's a modified street car. The engine's been reworked. There's different dampers, different brakes, stick shift. There's a load of safety equipment changes in the car, obviously, with the cage, with the seats.
Long times I've been in the Group N car, but the feeling straight away was pretty good and very, very different than what I'm used to, very quiet. Our Rally America car is so noisy, and where these are a bit like the silent assassin where you don't hear it, but then when you come to stop it you realise how you're going quite quick.
The laundry list of setup changes are handed to the crew, and David and Craig are off for 2 days of recce in preparation for 3 long days of rallying.
Yeah, recce's always a tough part of the job. Long day, lots of road miles, but when you do your homework right and the rally becomes a lot easier.
Unlike the US, there's no furnished pace notes. Everything they do, they have to make themselves. So they go into one forest and do 2 runs, and then they'll come back out, and that's where we'll meet them, have them get what they need.
Yeah. Have you done sandwiches?
I absolutely do. Yeah.
We've almost finished day 1 of recce. Stages look exactly as we'd expect them to look. Very slippy, very muddy. Classic Welsh Rally GB stages.
Subaru Rally Team USA's connection to Colin McRae goes back to 2006 at the first X Games to include rally in its lineup of sports. He would place 2nd overall behind an awestruck Travis Pastrana, but more importantly, he shared his trademark love for the sport and made friends for life on this side of the pond.
It's great fun for us. It's a good concept. It's high speed. There's a lot of action, so it's good fun to drive.
With their link to Colin and carrying the torch for Subaru rallying, the team knew they had to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Colin's championship in this way. For David and Craig this weekend, a strong result would be the best tribute they could offer Colin. So they set to the stages with the goal of respecting Colin's famous words, when in doubt,
2,
flat out.
1. Go, left 2 plus, 30. Left 6.
Group N Subaru runs a stock STI engine, and this is a very different car than they are used to in America. In order to do well this weekend, David's focus is about carrying momentum through the corners. Down into the Sweet Lamb spectator area, Higgins pushes hard. Start order priority is given to season-long WRC drivers, so Higgins and Drew are running deep down the field.
100. Right 6 in, 80. Repeat right 6 in, 80. Flat right, 100. Left 6 in over bump, 30. Slow in right 5, 65. Right 2.
Catching a lot of cars and doing a lot of passing, it feels more like we're in a GRC race now. It's good, no problem. Just big rocket there, which we hit the same ones on the Hyundais. I think we bent something on the steering on the front left, but otherwise she's all good.
After completing more miles in one day than they normally do over a whole event, Higgins and Drew arrive with their cars seemingly untouched.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We hit a rock that caught Novell out on the first time through Mahera, and just knocked the tracking out of the car, and obviously had to do the rest of the day on that. And we got a small thing with the brake, and the roads get so rough and these Group N cars can't take it, so it's been good fun, but you know, you're not driving your most committed line, and you've got to be ready for something else to come about.
We're leading Group N by like 2 minutes 45, so this car's attracting so much attention, which is really what we wanted, and keeping the spirit of Colin alive is really what we're here for, and it's been great today.
A few months back, we were digging into our rally heritage and realized that we were coming up on the 20th anniversary of when Subaru won their first WRC title with Colin McRae. And realizing this event would be so special in GB for everyone. I think being here, you really understand the magnitude of the impact that he had. I mean, you could feel it, you see it everywhere. And you know, it wasn't just his driving style, it wasn't just his iconic blue and yellow car. Above all, it was his passion. And his passion for rally is what fuels a lot of people. Good days and bad days. We look at that and say, if he could do it, we can do it. And it still keeps us going strong today.
They lead their class by 2 minutes and 14 seconds and are hunting down many teams in higher classes. The highs are very high in rally, but it can also be a very cruel sport. Colin was a force of nature from the first minute he hit the stages. His time with Subaru helped them win 3 manufacturer championships and his driver's championship. And at the end of his career in the WRC, he had 25 wins and 42 podiums to his name.
Did you like that, Weeman? How are you on those jumps?
Take away the X Games fame, the quotable one-liners, the video games. No driver before or since was more dedicated and passionate than Colin Steele McRae. Wales Rally GB is known for slick, muddy conditions. And this year, it's living up to its reputation. Heavy and constant rain is blanketing Wales, which is plaguing the roads and the spectators. For Higgins and Drew, these are familiar conditions, so they are pressing on at full attack.
Left 6, 40. Left 6 minus narrows in over crest 55, entry right 3 plus.
With a generous lead in their class, they have their sights set on a top 20 overall.
Right 4 long. Open
It would be a major accomplishment in a Group N car against the latest R5 machines.
Left 4 in long, and right 3 plus don't 100. Crest, right over 140, left 3 long, opens past post, into left 5, tightens, late slow, late slow, and left 3. You get it the way? That's it. 100, leftish crest, tightens 5 in, repeat leftish crest, tightens 5 in, 40 care, right 6 tightens down, long into 4 plus in narrows, right 6 tightens down, long into 4 plus in narrows, and left 4 minus, right 4 plus.
With just a few stages remaining, they've climbed to 21st place thanks to some inspired night driving. A regular feature in North America, the WRC teams rarely face night stages.
Leftish long crest, and right 5 minus in over crest. 120. Crest dip, right 6 minus in. And left 6, 120. Right 6 through dip, continues over small crests. 5, left 2.
The final stages end the way the event started. Heavy wind and rain propels the blue and gold Subaru over the finish line, achieving their top 20 overall finish.
Right 4. Okay. 7:57.
Cheers, buddy.
Got it, mate. Excellent.
Hope you enjoyed the memories, Col. Thanks for the chance.
As if a perfect season wasn't enough of an accomplishment for this team, David Higgins and Craig Drew have managed another feat.
In 20th place, congratulations David Higgins and Craig Drew, fair privateers.
Taking a standard road car and turning it into a class-winning top 20 World Rally Championship finisher, ahead of 13 R5 cars.
There's a generation of people who think rallying isn't rallying without a Subaru.
But when you look at this car here, it's a virtually standard car with the safety features in, and we've got the car in the top 20, and it just shows what a great product it is to start with.
I really can't think of a car that you can put together in 3 weeks that comes out of the factory so well to serve as a rally car than a WRX STI.
Car to do 3 days of WRC rallying, to break into top 20, and couldn't have asked for any more.
Winning their class by over 5 minutes is one more sign that this team competes at the pinnacle of the sport. But possibly more important than that, they did justice to a 20-year-old legacy that deserves nothing less.
Colin McRae's always been a big icon over here. To be able to come here 20 years after he won the title is a really special thing for us. David was a personal friend of Colin's as well.
And in turn, showed the ultimate proof that this brand and this team has and will continue to push the boundaries of their cars and their sport.
We're just thinking we've won every rally we've done this year. We've won Group N on this rally, got the top 20 on the WRC rally. It's going to take a bit to better us next year, but and the only way we can do it is by doing the same again and maybe try and throw a few GRC wins in to go.
It was a spectacular season, okay, whichever way you look at it. Every time I turned to a technician, I saw the glimmer in your eye, and that's why we're here. We will get after this, and we will win here.
Be it on the track.
Subaru is a family, and we want the family the best, and that is on the top of the podium.
On the 4 stages.
Perfection and undefeated, just unbelievable. We couldn't be happier for what the guys have accomplished this year.
On a chase for 24-hour perfection.
You see the STI badge on the car, and it's like, oh, that's STI, but these are the guys. This is the car.
Or carrying on the legacy of a legend.
Colin did an awful lot for British rallying. When he got to the level where he got it, it showed the light to the people that it was possible to make a career in rallying. Amazing to do what we've done, but you can only do that when you've got a great team behind you.
This is Launch Control.
Stay with her, Davy, go on, stay with her, Davy. Stay with her, Davy, go on, stay with her, Davy.
He went from a monster to a...
So David, how was the season?
Yeah, it's really good. I don't know. I think really good.
My driving does my talking.
After last race weekend, we had a lot of gremlins with the car, but we did find one of them.
The thing is, Higgins gets pretty uptight about upgrades, especially when people get him and he doesn't, so don't upset him after he just won a rally. When you talk about cattle class Dave, first class Craig. Go on, Dave. Oh, God.
I got a message from Travis. He said that damn janitor done good.
Oh man, well, I tell you, I thought the first backflip was good, but the second one had a spin and double the height. I mean, like, it was like, bam, woman!
We're here at the annual Subaru garage sale, year-end garage sale.
Who's riding?
Trying to get budget together for next season.
Dad is getting videoed for launch control. Say hello, cameraman. It's not as cute this time because it's not my daughter, it's my brother, so it's kind of, this is the cuteness. But you might make it a launch control. Woo!